Yo, I can't cap. I seen some clips on Invincible. I can't cap. That show is probably growing on me. I seen the scene when Mark first learned his powers and when Omni-Man punched Mark in the chest. And you see basically foreshadowing. Clean show. I can't cap. Clean show. But hey. We told you THRAGG was a monster by the boy Cool on 9.
Yes, sir. We back on episode 7 of
The Invincible.
And I told y'all about THRAGG, and it's my birthday. So, as a birthday wish, I want y'all to like and subscribe for the one time. We start this whole off with a THRAGG backstory. This enslaved population on planet Viltrum starts blowing stuff up. And look at that. Whole ass Krieg talk about, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nuke the whole generation. We should get them the hell out of here. Well, Big Daddy's is like, hold on, chill, bruh. Don't you think they're doing this because we are oppressing them? We see Argle and THRAGG, and Argle's like, hey, Big THRAGG, what you think about this? THRAGG's like, yeah, nah, they might have courage and stuff, but you know, that's not the strength us Viltrumites look up to. We must educate them because of their defiance, not their weakness. And right then and there, that's when Thaddeus is like, oh yeah, no, we gots to go.
I mean, are they acting like they're still not... I know people are going to kill me for this, but Superman beings, can they not handle themselves? Some little explosions.
He was talking about nuking the whole generation. I'm finna nuke the whole generation, all right. Argle agreed with THRAGG, and he was like, yeah, nah. Reduce their population 25%. Oh, yeah, Thaddeus would do you crazy, bitch. Thaddeus had the backdoor protocol on lock. Just for Thaddeus to pull up on Argle at night, took that nigga up out of there. THRAGG becomes a new emperor. They have a funeral for Argle, and then this nigga THRAGG just so happens to say, there is a sickness in our society poisoning us. I know Thaddeus was in the cut here and now, like, oh damn, this nigga spitting. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do something about that. But I low-key be forgetting, before the scourge was the Great Purge. And this boy THRAGG put the nigga on blast, was like, hey, you might betray me one day. And bro was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
what you talking about?
Cut his head off. THRAGG didn't put the fur coat on for the first time, letting y'all know not only he's a demon, he got drip as well. And it took THRAGG saying one sentence to get the entire Viltrum Empire to start boxing like they're in a battle royale. Yeah, the Viltrumite race had to go. I just seen somebody get their face punched off, no Viltrumite chop, no nothing. And then, hit that boy with the bang. And this glass cannon ass.
I think I've seen his face before, but what makes THRAGG was he training longer than Nolan? I just seen the comic book too. I just seen the comic book thing with Anissa or Anessa. She had a kid with Mark. I seen that little story on a short. It was telling me how Marky or something like that. His son basically wanted to meet Mark, and he went, and a lot of other stuff. But I guess what makes THRAGG so much stronger than the real heir, Nolan? I don't know.
How are y'all so
I need to watch this.
But y'all can so easily rip each other's limbs off. And hold on, Shorty just unlocked dude tech. I just seen a double Viltrumite chop at the same time. I'm so glad nobody's using that. But it's not only the grown-ups fighting. The little jits is fighting too. They're dumping the hell out of young ass Franklin right now. Oh my god. Why is y'all stomping him out? Usually a funeral is a day for celebration. I guess the Viltrumites celebrating the day. This is their version of Project X. Bodies hit the ground, but like forever. Going from the Great Purge, which you caused by the way, to the Scourge virus back to back, I think the universe is trying to tell the Viltrumite race something. Get to the end of the Great Purge, and oh, look at my demon conquest.
They had to go.
See THRAGG, that nigga balled up his fist, and I was like, oh, is we finna see THRAGG and Conquest fight, or THRAGG just bitch Conquest? I know Robert Kirkman was in the animators room like, yeah, I'm gonna pitch a THRAGG and Conquest fight, and the animators looked at him and beat the shit out of him. The Great Purge and THRAGG gives a speech, and then, whoa, that hand sign is one step away from being something really bad. We cut back to the present. As Status is cutting a promo to our gang, getting them hyped up and ready to go. Buddy even hit them with the...
So it will seem he very much will regret just having a pointless annihilations. Even the Kryptonians, actually, first of all, the Kryptonians are not even like that. Like, am I tripping, or they're not even like that? The Kryptonians don't even fly or nothing like that.
Hey man, really some of us might not even return as he stared directly at Oliver and Zoe. We see Marcus cutting Eve a video, and damn, that tablet has a Krillin flaring amount of cameras on it. Gangs chatting, and Oliver's like, why everybody so serious about fighting this THRAGG guy? He know he lives up to the hype. Oliver, Yo,
Stop
son,
talking.
I love you to death. Shut the fuck up. Gabe's talking about how this might be their last meal and if they can have anything to eat, what would they be? And everyone's saying reasonable things. And here come this freak Battle Beast talking about some damn.
My final meal will be my own blood as I choke on it, breathing my last breath.
Get this nigga off the shit.
I mean, he already know he about to get voted.
Piccolo, gang. Get out of here, man. I don't want you near me. Thetis and Nolan chat, and Thetis like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care, bro. I want them gone for good. Every Viltrumite. And Nolan's like, you know my sons are part Viltrumite too. That nigga did not say a word. Just a dead stare out the window. Thetis a demon. He got a mission. He gonna make sure it's accomplished no matter what. But we getting ready to drop on planet Viltrum, and that boy Nolan tells his sons, hey, however strong you think you are, Thragg is strong.
Not
but we
strong.
drop on Viltrum and they
just not Thragg. Everybody is stronger than I would believe. Every single Viltrumite is stronger than Oliver. And every single Viltrumite then gave Mark the hands. He's not even a hand-to-hand fighter like that.
through the belt of.
What makes me so mad is when these characters get punched and they acting like they can't throw a single punch back. Nolan over here getting pieced up by Thragg did not throw a single punch back. Like, what is you doing?
Dead bodies, and Thetis was talking about, yeah, no, this is gonna help conceal our approach to see Thula in there.
Damn.
I knew fine shit Thula wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Just to get right back in there. I knew fine.
So what is with this show and just regenerating? Like, bro, these people be having their organs and all time. What is the regeneration feats of these people? They have more, bro. I can't even cap their regeneration is 10,000 times better than Superman, bro. Like, what is we talking about? Did her whole lower half jaw get completely eviscerated? Now she over here smirking like she did not have all of this gone.
That shit Thula wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Just to get right past the belt of dead bodies, and Thragg is standing there by his Dolo. But Thula sneaks Thetis and a whole bunch of other Viltrumites pop from out the belt as everybody gets to box. That boy Battle Beast was geeked as hell when Thetis said, hey, everybody start fighting. Nigga talk about some damn yes! Just to smack somebody away. Thetis and Thula throwing them hands. But then Thetis starts using Thula brain like a yo-yo. Nolan went to go run that thing with Thragg just for Nissa to sneak his ass. Then we see Tech Jacket and Alan try to pull up on Thragg. And, y'all, get away from that man specifically, gang. I don't know what y'all thought was
Get away.
But Tech Jacket tried to shoot that poison at Thragg. Another Viltrumite ate it. And that lowers their defenses. I'm talking about a crazy amount. Alan one-tapped them just for Creed to run the set with Thetis again. You don't want those problems. I know you don't. While Mark and Oliver was jumping again, you don't want those problems. Creed to run the smell a crazy amount. Alan one-tapped them just for Creed to run the set with Thetis again. You don't want those problems. I know you don't. While Mark and Oliver was jumping, Luke and Creed put Thetis in the air and started ripping at that back just for him to get headbutt, and that arm broke. And it's looking quite bad for our boys on the coalition side. They is getting jumped out of their minds. But here comes Big Space Racer. Shot that beam and almost got himself a collateral, but Thragg's aura is palpable. This whole time he ain't moved from that spot. And on Space Racer's bike, he had them Ragnars. Ragnar started handling the coalition lightweight. So Nolan takes his opportunity to try to box Thragg. He comes at bro full speed. That backstep was nasty, but Nolan didn't even notice. This nigga moved again. And then pause. Look at Nolan's face. He's like, oh yeah, no, it's cooked. He punched that Baba Booey so hard, he entered planet Viltrum like a rocket. Thragg comes down to planet Viltrum with Nolan. Them boys start having a chat, and Thragg's really just trying to be like, hey, Nolan, come join us again and all will be forgiven. Look at us, bro. There's not that many Viltrumites left. I can't be going around killing any pure-blooded Viltrumites. You think Thetis gonna be any better to you than he was to us, bro? But Nolan's like, nah, gang, I can't let it slide. We was assholes and we kind of got what we deserved. So we just gonna have to hold this. Them boys face off, and then Thragg's like, the death of any Viltrumite leaves a void in me. Nolan, son, get out of there. Run away. And then Thragg starts airbending. I ain't never seen.
Another thing is this show power and consistency. The way that it was showing Nolan in season 1, you will think this man literally, they put him against Superman just off of his feet in season 1. This man blitzing alien planets, holding big giant meteors, literally standing in front of black holes and all type of stuff. And for him to, did he get a single hit off? We got to
bro
see.
do this. I've read the comics. What is this? Punched him so goddamn hard. Nolan was back on his face. He hit Nolan twice and he's re-entered and exited Viltrumite. Is that not crazy? Now Thragg comes back outside and he joins the fight. And you know, Mark told Oliver earlier, hey, don't try to fight Thragg by yourself. Guess what this dumbass little nigga did? He tried to fight Thragg by himself just to get his jawline removed. Mark saw that and tried to spin back for his brother. But hold on, Thragg, where'd you come from? I'm talking about he blitzed him like Ukiura did Ichigo. Thragg said he was no brother to you, and then Mark said, I killed Conquest, I'll kill you too. At the other Viltrumite show, but Thragg just said, show me. Yeah, man, his aura is off the walls, twin. This was just Thragg this episode.
I'm tired of motherfuckers in school telling me, always in the barber shop, Thragg ain't about this, Thragg ain't about that. My boy a BD on f***ing Conquest.
The haircut was kind of trash.
Y'all don't know shit. All y'all motherfuckers talking about Thragg ain't no hitter, Thragg ain't this, Thragg a fake. Shut the f*** up. Y'all don't know about Thragg ain't...
Never mind, they actually gave bro 2 crystal hairlines.
Ain't no hitter, Thragg ain't this, Thragg a fake. Shut the f*** up. Y'all don't know...
My demon Marcus Grayson sped up to the max to try to get this lick off on Thragg. And then, ooh, he angled his head down so Mark could hit the Griffin lineup. That shit deflected all the damage. Thragg talking about some damn, I'm not impressed. And it's crazy. This whole time, all this was happening, Nolan was still flying from being punched by Thragg. Just to go back to Mark and Thragg fighting, and Mark, buddy, stop it, twin. Thragg hit Mark one time, and then he's already seen the stars. Yeah,
this man is not
set y'all up. But Nolan recovers from getting punched out of orbit, and he and Thetis got a plan. They grab the entire coalition, they fly top speed, but it's just the 3 Viltrumites we're worried about in Space Racer. They fly to planet Viltrum, have Space Racer put that beam on full blast, fire it directly at the planet as them boys fly right through planet Viltrum, blowing that hole right to the ring. And you think, wow, Viltrumites have their home base destroyed. We won. War over. No. Thetis was trying to give a speech to the Viltrumites telling them, hey, it's over. Surrender now. But that boy Thragg said, I choose death. He blitzed Mark, Nolan, and Thetis and ripped Thetis head off in one fell swoop. I don't want anybody...
What was there? I mean, I guess y'all did good. Y'all destroyed your home planet. Good, but... the dude who literally took 0 damage is still very much alive and can very much handle every single person here. So I guess, like, what was
the plan ever talk bad about Thragg ever again, by the way? And after Thragg slimed out Thetis, Nolan was next. I'm talking about Thragg was putting belt to ass on my demon Nolan Grayson. But here comes Mark, Invincible Grayson, with the say, and that shit Invincible Grayson. 2 seconds. Mark got hit with a 2-piece, and he went immediately back to fading up Nolan. He was beating on Nolan so long, the cameraman decided, let's go see what the other members of the coalition doing. And after Planet Viltrum exploded, they decided, we gotta skedaddle. Space Racer caught him a couple bodies and fled. But that bitch ass nigga Krieg in the cut screaming, just for us to go back to Mark and Thragg. He punched that boy Mark in the throat so goddamn hard. His pops tried to spin back for his son, but he just got that arm snapped. It's frying me. Mark was talking about them. I beat Conquest, I'll beat your ass. Just to be hitting feet. This is why we don't talk shit. Caught that boy and almost executed his ass.
Damn.
But here come Papa Nolan with the save. But Mark looking at his dad like, how do we beat him? Do you know how strong you gotta be for Invincible? Mark Grayson to be like, how do we beat him? He fought Conquest twice and that nigga was stronger than him both times. Thragg hits him.
Stronger? I still haven't seen a Mark good 1v1 where he actually fought a good villain and actually beat them damn near by himself. Like with hands. I don't think he'd be stronger. I mean, that grip. I mean, hey, he killed Conquest. Good job. I mean, but this man had his, you know what?
It's like, we lose. Nolan tried to console his son, but he got that like chop through the stomach. Talking about smoked his ass. And Mark, he tried to amp himself up. Got this flick off on Thragg, and Thragg's like, this all you got? Headbutt that man so hard, space started to shake. Knocked Mark's stupid ass out. eyes rolled up in the back of his head. He's cooked. Started pressing his thumbs into his eyes.
Damn.
He looked at the destroyed planet Viltrum and let him go. As him and the rest of the Viltrumites disperse, Mark and Nolan both on E, they get picked up by a coalition of
They're
planets.
good.
Both heal.
They're
Oliver's
good.
in the Dragon Ball Z healing tank. Since Status is
They're
dead,
good.
Alan's the new leader of the coalition of planets. But now he's wondering, damn, I have no idea where the rest of them Viltrumites gone. It's been weeks and we ain't found a trace of them. And my boy Mark's like, oh shit, they went to Earth. And that
Yep, of course.
was in episode 7. I told y'all that boy Thrag was a hitter. They was doing all that glazing for Thetis last episode just so when we got to this part, y'all be like, wow,
Damn.
Thrag's pretty strong, isn't he? Moral of the story today is, don't ever
Pretty
doubt Grand
strong.
Regent.
Pretty strong. I don't even know how they would even beat him. So, I mean, all that capping things, even in the manga, I said manga, wow. In the comics, he was still alive. And I'm talking about after. They were still having wars with them, so.
Thrag.
You know, I don't think this is a character y'all can
like,
beat.
comment, subscribe, go do the good stuff. Go follow my Twitter and my Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Deuces.
Great video. I'm not even gonna cap. Will I be watching the show? I mean, I kind of get the whole concept of the show. I get the whole concept. I am definitely gonna start reacting to anime and cartoons on probably a separate channel, but I gotta know how that work, all the filters and things you gotta do so you can't get copyrighted. But when I do, oh yeah, we definitely reacting to a lot. But yo, this is it for this video. Y'all have any requests, put them in the comments below. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. See y'all boys in the next one.